What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me for another installment of Borrego 9mm. Today we're going to be talking about tourniquets. Before we move on to the video, I want to thank you for just being here these first couple of seconds already. Make sure you go down to notification, turn that on so you get a notification whenever we post a new video. Please subscribe, comment, like, share us on your social medias. Today we're going to be talking about the Cat Gen 7 tourniquets made by North American Rescue. Make sure some key points we're going to be covering in this video. Make sure that you get a quality tourniquet. You don't want to be getting cheapies. We're going to show you how to apply it and how to store it. So right off the bat, this one's already stored in my pocket. See how easy that was. This is a cheapy one. This is the one that you're not going to buy because this just bends like crazy. But for demonstration purposes, we're going to be using this one today. So put away my little stop leak kit that I'm always talking about. Put away the good tourniquet. That's for real life situations. You might be asking, Borrego 9mm, Mr. Borrego, when am I going to be using this tourniquet? What is this tourniquet for? This tourniquet, you're going to be using it when there's wounds concerning hemorrhage and the hemorrhaging is life-threatening. What's life-threatening? When there's blood pooling on the ground, 10 mLs or greater, that's already a concern. When the blood is squirting, might be squirting away in the arteries, away from the heart, just shooting out blood, and there's going to be soaking of the clothes. When that happens, right away you want to apply pressure to that wound with your hand before you grab your tourniquet, unless you have your tourniquet already in your hand, right? So then, also you want to be well aware that this is only for extremities, which is the arms, the legs, the arm that cuts off here at the shoulder, and the legs at the groin, of course. This is not for thoracic wounds or in the back. None of this compartment right here will be handled by the tourniquet, only the extremities. Anyhow, so depending on the how we gonna apply this. So depending on the suspected number of injuries, you're gonna obviously expose right away. So you're gonna take off the clothes. If you have some trauma shears in your bag, you're gonna rip the clothes off, take off the pants however you can, take off the shirt, rip it off, because you want to see how many injuries you have. So you want to apply pressure right away, like I said, with the glove hand. You have some gauze or a shirt, whatever you have, you'll start applying pressure. Then you want to grab your tourniquet and you're going to place the tourniquet 2 or 3 inches above the wound. Let's say you have multiple wounds. Well, then you're going to put it as high as possible because you don't know how many injuries there might be here in this arm or in this extremity. So to just make sure you cover all bases, you're going to put it as high and tight. That's what they call it, high and tight. You don't want to apply this over the joints or the knees, the elbows, and the shoulders, too high up in the shoulders, because that's not going to occlude the bleeding. You want to also make sure you tighten the Velcro as much as possible. Right now we'll go over the components of the windlass. Make sure you tighten it as tight as possible. And then don't put all the work on the windlass, because you want to get it tight first with the Velcro before you can actually start twisting. This is kind of just the last point of the tourniquet. The main work should be applying it as high and tight as possible if you have multiple injuries. If you have one injury, you might want to put it 2 or 3 inches above that injury, but the best thing is high and tight. So we're going to describe the components of this. Am I going too fast?